Good morning, everybody. This is Terry Crosby on the Steve Taylor Community Connection Show. How you doing this morning? The sun's out. I'm feeling good, and I have a very, very special guest with us this morning. Uh, Everybody knows Danetta Carter, right? She's a social butterfly, but this lady right here, Candace Buckley from the Lead Resource Center, she is another social butterfly here in our city of Toledo, Ohio. Candace, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, Terry, and glad to be here with you today.
It's just such a pleasure having you. And we finally got it together. I know I seen you last week. You was like, am I going to interview next week? I said, yeah, you're scheduled. Don't worry about it. I got you. Okay, let's kick this off. Obviously, we're going to talk about the Lead Resource Center.
Mhm.
We're going to talk about your great event coming up, promoting different people in the community. But first, always ask our guests to explain exactly who you are. Where'd you come from? Are you from Toledo or what? What's going on?
Oh, thank you. I love talking about where I'm from. Geez, I am born and raised in Toledo, Ohio. Have done a lot of work in the community to uplift our community with various organizations. Served on many boards, committees, advisory councils, you name it. Um, I have two amazing kiddos that went to school here locally and graduated locally and actually work in Toledo. So love keeping our talent in town. Um, I'm just proud to be where I'm at this point in life.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Bowser,
Bowser,
so
okay.
I am a rebel, and that tells my age because now I believe they changed the mascot to the Blue Devils.
Okay.
So I have a bachelor's from Immaculate Northeastern College of Theology in Christian Counseling. And I recently got my RRP certification, renovation, repair, and painting certification, which is a certification through the EPA that allows you to do lead work in housing
Nice.
and keep families safe in the process.
Nice.
Hmm.
And I want you to just, and thank you very much for that, but I want you to just explain to our audience the different roles that you played over the years because
Oh,
you do such a wonderful job. I mean, you really, really do. And I think networking is
mm,
really one of your strengths.
yes, yes.
And but when our audience hear this, they're going to be impressed.
Well, thank you for teeing that up, Terry. Geez, I like to think about. I'll first give you a few tidbits around my career journey and how I got there. I remember being a little gal, and I'm going to date myself again, but at a certain point in the evening, there would be advertisements that come on for children that was in like Indonesia or Africa, and they were always hungry, and they showed them very frail and in need of food. And they say, for $1, you can feed this many kids. And I remember sharing with my mom, I said, I want to do something to help the kids.
Right.
So that tees up start of my career with Ann Grady Services
Great
in
organization.
Holland, Ohio.
Yes.
Fun fact, I now serve as the vice president of their board, so giving back my time there. But I had the opportunity to work with children and adults with intellectual disabilities. But I wanted to still do more around children and poverty. So
Mhm.
working towards that poverty alleviation, which led me to my role at the Homelessness Board, where I got to work with families and individuals experiencing housing instability. Uh, short short time at Cherry Street again, still keeping with
Right.
that theme of working with folks with need. And now I get to work with families that have unfortunately have kiddos that have been exposed to lead.
Yeah.
So quite the journey there.
Right.
Mm.
That is absolutely amazing. So I want you to touch on what you're currently doing. I know
Mm.
you are leading this Lead Resource Center
Yes.
in the capacity of what? I mean, what's
Okay.
going on there? Because I know nothing
Yeah.
about. the
Yes.
Lead Resource
So,
Center.
Terry, first off, just thanking Terry for being so responsive when I reached out through a
Mhm.
mutual connection. But bringing the community up to speed on the Toledo Lead Resource Center, we are new. We are 9 months new. Lead exposure is not new to our
Right,
community.
right,
Our work, I feel like, is very challenging because we're doing the work in unprecedented times, right? Where we're seeing a lot of resources that have been in the community before, may not be there now. And so, our primary charge in the community is education and outreach, promoting lead screening, getting the information in front of families, encouraging those families to go out and get your babies tested, and bringing testing to the neighborhoods throughout the Toledo region by working with partners. And lastly, offering up opportunities for other people like myself to get lead professional certifications so that we can build up a really robust workforce to get the
right.
work done in our community.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hmm.
And you're part of a coalition, I believe, right?
Yes, I am.
Just explain a little bit about the coalition, because I
Thank
know
you.
there's several community
Hmm.
partners that are part of this
Yes.
coalition. So
So,
how's that look?
oh, thanks for asking, Terry. We have in the coalition started out with representation from about 100 different community partners. Now, and part of the development of that was to get our local lead ordinance pushed through, which that was successfully done through the work of the Lead Coalition, Lead Prevention, Poisoning Prevention Coalition, pardon me. And now we continue to look at policies and advocacy efforts. But what I love about this convening body is they are so supportive of the Lead
Yeah.
Resource Center. And I
And you
look,
guys work so well together.
yes,
That
yes.
is key. You can have a lot of community partners, but if you're not working to create impact,
Hmm.
and if you're not aligned, that could be a problem.
Yes, it can be a problem. And that's why, I would like to say that we're blessed to be in the position we are, even though there's a lot happening in the ecosystem of nonprofits right
Right.
now, but we have such a robust collaboration amongst like minded and shared
Hmm.
action folks that we're able to
Absolutely.
get some things done.
Right, right. I mean, I just love community, because it just gives you the opportunity to network with like-minded individuals,
Absolutely.
and that is so powerful.
Absolutely.
When because I'm a part of a team concept,
Mhm.
and I know that together we're stronger.
Yes. I feel like, as a community and all my experience in the community, I feel like the greatest impact in community has
Mhm.
happened when there was that shared action amongst a
Yes.
really strong collaboration.
Yes, I absolutely
Mhm.
love that. Well, you got a special event coming up.
I
I believe
do.
April is the month of National Minority Health Month.
Absolutely.
And so I'm so excited about it. And I think you reached out to me and you want me to talk about Black men's health at the event. But
Yes.
so just, tell our audience a little bit about what's going on there.
So we have an event. We, meaning the Toledo Lead Resource Center, is presenting this event for the community by the community, right? So we have about 19 different resource providers from all over the community. During this day, we will be talking a lot about lead poisoning prevention. There will be a live cleaning demonstration to show families how to actually maintain a lead safe home environment. We have Terry Crosby that's going to be popping in and having a few words around men's health, the program Inc., Toledo Lucas County Health Department, and many others. And so it will be located at the Glass City Enrichment Center, 815 Front Street, Toledo, Ohio. And we invite all of the community
And
to
it's
come there.
free.
And it's free.
FREE,
Yes,
free.
yes, free. And lastly, meals will be provided by the Cherry Street Second Helping Food
Yes.
Truck. And so they don't ask for any donations, but if you would like to donate that day, you will have the opportunity to do so and receive an amazing meal.
Okay, that's absolutely wonderful. So, Candace, just closing out, if somebody needs to contact you,
Mhm.
can you just share your contact information, please?
Absolutely. So, my telephone number, my office number is 419-724-3129. I encourage you to reach out. I'm looking forward to hearing from you and answering any questions you may have.
Do you have an email address?
Absolutely. So, my email address is cbuckley, Buckley, dot Toledo Lead, PPRC, at outlook.com. And lastly, our website, www.toledoleadsafe.com.
Okay, thanks for coming in, Candace. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you
I,
enjoyed yourself.
I did.
Okay. See you next time on the Steve Taylor Community Connection